channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kendall, and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related. Today I'm doing another pretty big declutter makeup organization. It's been about 8 or 9 months since I did my last one, and I've definitely increased my collection a bit, so I needed to get rid of some things I didn't use. Went through my Alex 9 drawers over here. I went through every single one that has makeup in it. I pulled everything out, went through every single piece. Some of it got trashed if it was expired, and then a lot of it is being given away to a friend. I feel like I made a pretty good dent. If I seem tired right now, it's because I am. I had big plans for my day. I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna film a declutter real quick, and then I'll do a lip swatch video. I literally had a plan to film 2 videos today. I didn't realize how long that this declutter would take me. It's literally taking me all day long just to like film everything. I'm pretty sure filming it made it like seem longer, but if you are interested in a decluttering video, if you want to just put me on in the background to watch me declutter things, I don't know, that's what I like to do. I like to watch decluttering videos while I'm doing something. If I'm like cleaning or something, I'll have it on in the background. I don't know, it's kind of motivating. Well, if you're interested at all to see what I will be decluttering to make room for all the new that I bought lately, then please just go ahead and stick around. Okay guys, so this is what my vanity is looking like right now. I can assure you it never looks like this. I hate clutter. I hate clutter so much. I can't stand it. Looking at this right now is making my skin crawl, but this is everything that I've like had sitting on my desk. Like I've had these Morphe palettes underneath that cute little bear over there. This is all the stuff that I bought during the VIB sale from Sephora. And so basically I just pulled everything together so it's all just sitting out here. This is all like my new makeup and things. And we are going to start with my Alex 9 drawers right here. We're going to go drawer by drawer and we are going to do a serious declutter. I'm going to be tossing things that are old or expired or just cannot be used anymore. And then I will be giving away to friends and family makeup that can still be used and is still fine to use. It's just not working for me anymore. All right, so this first drawer right here, I'm not taking anything out of. This is where I keep like my extra beauty sponges, like the samples that I get when I make like orders and stuff, the little sample packets that come. I keep my lighter in here for my candles. I keep all my extra setting sprays, my Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. I have this random pop socket that I got when I got the Nikki tutorial palette from Beauty Bay. Just a bunch of random things that I don't want to get rid of because I will use them in the future. Again, more samples, Rogue beauty sponges, all that good stuff. So everything in here is going to stay. All right, this next drawer is going to be difficult. This is a Baby Yoda palette that I'm giving away. This is going to be a little difficult because there's a lot of lip products in here, but a lot of them are going to be getting tossed because they're so old. So this is going to be very difficult for me to part with some of these. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is what I will be keeping from that first drawer, and then this is what we are trashing right here. Again, I cannot pass these along to anybody because everything that I threw away right here is at least 3 or 4 years old. So it's either already expired or on the brink of expiring. So obviously I don't want to pass along expired nasty lipsticks to somebody. So this is what I will be keeping. Sped through that one. When I get to like the palettes and everything else, I'll like sit down and go through each product, but I wanted to get this drawer out of the way because there really wasn't much to say about the ones that are being trashed, except for that they're old. Okay, so this is a good bit of my blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. I feel like I am going to be very picky and very brutal when it comes to this drawer because I've gotten so many new blushes, highlighters, bronzers that I really like, and I feel like I finally found what I like in a bronzer, highlighter, and blush. So I feel like I'm going to be getting rid of a ton from this section, so let's go ahead and dive right in. First thing I'm going to be decluttering is this Butter Bronzer by Physicians formula. It's still fairly new. It's in really good condition. I'm going to be passing this along to somebody. Physicians formula is not cruelty free, so even if I did want to keep it, I would not be talking about it on my channel. I will be passing this along. These ColourPop blushes from the Peach collection, I really, really loved them at the time. I thought they were great, but I've just found so many more options that I love. So there's no reason to keep these, so these will be being passed along. I have my Fenty cream blushes. I am keeping these. I really, really love these. I found myself really loving cream blushes this year. So I'm going to be keeping those. I have this Too Faced Diamond Highlight. I honestly don't ever reach for this, but I really, really like it. So I think I'm going to give this one more shot, and if I don't use it by the time I do my next declutter, it'll be gone. So I'm going to keep that. These are the blush duos. I think I got these last year from Tarte. God, do I want to keep this? I'm going to keep these just because I really like Tarte's formula, and I'm not ready to pass on these yet. All right, I have this Morphe blush trio. It's really nice, it's really pretty. I don't think I've used this but one time, so I'm gonna pass this along just because I don't get any use out of it. This has made it through so many declutters of mine. Even before I started my YouTube channel, I've thought about getting rid of this and I just never have because it is really a great palette. I just don't use it, so I'm going to pass this along. Here's another Tarte blush palette that I have. This is another really nice blush palette from Tarte. I love their Tarte formula, but if I'm keeping those trios, there's not really any reason I need to be keeping this one. All right, I have this ColourPop blush in the shade Soulmate. This is such a stunning blush. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I have just so many new blushes that I like more, so I'll be passing this along. Here's my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush palette. I'm never getting rid of this. You are going to have to bury me with this and pry it from my cold dead hands. I'm keeping all my Cover FX blushes, one, because they were far too expensive for me to give away, and two, I just really like them, so just for the sake of showing you what I have, these are the shades that I have. I also have the bronzer. Here's another Physicians formula product that I have. This is a highlight. It's really pretty, but again, I do not use Physicians formula any longer, so that will be passed along. Here is a highlighting palette from ColourPop, the Got Me Beaming highlighting palette. I think this is super similar to the Anastasia Glow palettes, and I love it so much. And this is probably my favorite highlighting palette that I own, so I'm keeping this, obviously. Here is a little duo I have from KVD Vegan Beauty. This is a little highlighter and blush duo. It's really pretty, but I just don't see myself using it, so I will be passing this along. Here is my Urban Decay Game of Thrones highlighting palette. This is more of a collector's piece to me, so I'll be keeping this. This I feel like I should declutter, this Too Faced Natural Face Palette. And I always mean to, and every time I sit down to film one of these, I'm like, okay, I'm finally gonna get rid of this palette, and then I open it and I'm like, ooh, but I don't want to. I'm gonna hang on to this one, and we will see if it makes it through the next decluttering video. I have these 3 giant skin frosts from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. A lot of these I got in like mystery boxes and all that good stuff. This one is in the shade Ice Cold. I'm gonna be keeping this one just because I feel like I'll get some use out of it. These other 2, however, this one is in the shade Regina George. And then I have the shade Lavender Snow. I feel like I won't actually use these, but I don't know. I feel like I should declutter these, but I feel like I can do something kind of fun with them. I'm gonna keep both of these for now. I have these 2 Jeffree Star Supreme Frosts in Money, Honey, and Frozen Peach. I don't use these. I'm probably never going to use these. They're not my thing, so I will pass these along. I have this little Nikkie Tutorials Ofra Trio. Not getting rid of this. I really, really love Ofra's highlighting formula. I have my Jaclyn Hill, what is this called? My Jaclyn Hill Loose Highlighter. I'm keeping this. Why do I have so many of these? I have another butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, passing this. I have these 2 little highlighters from Estate Cosmetics that I actually really like. They're really soft and really pretty, and have a very iridescent sheen to them. And I like to use these as like eyeshadow toppers, so I'm gonna be keeping these. I have these 2 body highlights from Soul Body, which is a ColourPop brand. Do I wanna keep these? You know what, I'm gonna pass these along because I just don't see myself using these in the future. I have a Brain Freeze palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics that I'll be keeping. I have my Dawn palette, which was a Midas Cosmetics Neon MUA collab. I really like this, so I'll be keeping that. Right here I have some Kylie Cosmetics items. I have the bronzer in the shade Khaki, which I really like. I have the Baddie on the Block blush, which I also really like. And then I have this highlighter, which is in the shade True Mama, which is this really pretty, it's almost like a champagne pink color. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it definitely has a pink shift to it. So I really like that. I'll be keeping those. I have these ColourPop Super Shock shadows and Super Shock Chic shadows. I'm keeping these because of the because of the Disney imprint. That's the only reason I'm keeping these. I don't find myself using these. I haven't used these in a very long time, but maybe now that I'm trying to dwindle down my collection, these will be more visible for me. But yeah, literally only keeping these because of the Disney packaging. And lastly, I have this Soph Revolution palette. I just picked this up pretty recently. I am really, really happy with this highlighting palette. I think it's wonderful, so I'll be keeping this. I'm going to declutter this. All right, this next, oh no, okay. All right, next drawer, we have lashes, mascara, and all things eye. so what I'm gonna do with this drawer, since it's all eye stuff and I obviously can't re-gift eye product, I'm just going to go through and trash everything that is either expired or old or dried out, go from there. All right, so these are actually some fun little like eye glitters that I've never really opened, or I've only used them once for swatches, and I'm gonna pass these along. So these are all the ColourPop eyeliners that I have that I didn't even realize that I had. So I'm actually going to remove these from this drawer, and I'm going to put them in my little mug that I keep all my other ColourPop eyeliners in, so I have them right in front of me. These lashes are my favorite lashes of all time. They're super easy for beginners, and they're the cheeseburger lashes from Glamlight. Okay, so it's not perfect, but I feel like it looks a lot better than it did. All right, this next drawer is foundations and powders and concealers, all that good stuff. And the problem with this drawer is when I find a foundation or a powder or anything like that that I like, and there's a significant sale going on, I will go ahead and purchase backups. So I have multiple of these same items. Like for instance, these Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundations. Really love this foundation, and they were doing a buy one get one, so I went ahead and stocked up on these, and that's going to kind of be the story for a lot of the stuff in this drawer. So I guess I'll go ahead and empty it out, and we will go ahead and go through it. Okay, so I know we're looking at a whole lot of face products right here, and to be completely honest with you, I'm probably not going to be parting with a whole lot of these at all, and that's because these all work for me for the most part. And face products, I mean makeup in general, can get very, very pricey. So when I can get them in a deal, or they're buy one get one free, or they're 50% off, and I know I like it, I'm going to stock up on it, because if I can get it at a discount, then, you know, why wouldn't I? So I guess I'll just kind of shuffle through and see if there's anything I can get rid of. Oh God, these little sample foundations from Pure, they need to go. They've pretty much been scraped all the way through. I did find some items that don't belong in here at all. These little pastel liners should be with the eye things, so I'm going to put them in with the eye drawer that we just did. along with my little Urban Decay primer potion. That's not supposed to be in there. That's gonna go in the eye drawer. And then these 3 little sample products that I have right here, I'm gonna go put those in the first drawer that I mentioned that we didn't take anything out of. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Revolution Stick Foundation. It's okay, but I have other foundations that I like way, way, way better than this. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. So this is still really crowded and I hate how everything fits in here, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and maybe reorganize some stuff, but yeah, unfortunately, can't really get rid of much in here. Okay, so I went back through my foundation drawer just because I thought there was, you know, there's a lot in there. And I'm pulling these 3, and these 3 need to be thrown away. They all smell horribly. These 2 foundations smell so horrible. They're so old. I probably got this probably 2 years ago, and this I've had for a very long time, and I just put some on the back of my hand just to check it, and it smells rancid. And then this is starting to go bad as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these 3. Okay, so here is one of my many eyeshadow palette drawers. I guess we'll go ahead and take everything out and we will go from there. Okay, so I don't see myself getting rid of a whole lot from this drawer. I've pretty much decluttered all the ColourPop palettes that I want to, and these are the ones that are staying. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this e.l.f. To the Rescue palette. I really liked it, but I just don't see myself using it. Let's see, I'm not getting rid of any of my Juvia's Place palettes. I have some Makeup Geek 9 shadow pans that I've made myself. Oh, this needs to go. This is so old. I couldn't even tell you how old this is. I'm gonna go ahead and trash that. To be honest, I am not willing to part with anything from this drawer right here except for those 2 palettes that I just showed you. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and try to reorganize them the best that we can. Okay, so again, not perfect, but at least I kind of know where everything is now in this drawer. All right, next. Okay, so right away I know I'm going to be keeping all my little Tarte palettes. So those I'm going to set aside. I'm going to be keeping my Laura Lee Los Angeles palettes. I'm keeping my ABH palette. This palette is the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. I actually used this today. I'm keeping this. Keeping my Naked palettes. Keeping my Urban Decay palette. I'm keeping my James Charles palette. I need to use this palette more for sure. Keeping that. Keeping this, keeping that, keeping that. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter these three palettes right here. So this is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. Don't need this. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. I'm going to declutter this Morphe palette. I just do not use it and I don't see myself using it. This is the, what is this? This is the 35H palette. And I'm going to be decluttering this pastel palette. I used it once to do something a little fun, but just the quality is not there for me, to be completely honest. So that's going. Okay, so we were able to rearrange some stuff so I can fit all my ColourPop in this drawer right here. Good stuff. And then these last two drawers are just like my hair styling tools and then like all my like dry shampoos and all that good stuff. Okay, so just to end things here, this is the box of things that I will be passing along to a friend. Pretty good, pretty full box. And then over here is all the stuff that needed to be trashed. And that's this right here. Pretty hefty trash. Don't worry, I'm not throwing away my Baby Yoda palette. This is just the unicarton that it came in. So yeah, we got a pretty hefty bag of garbage and pretty full box of giveaway. I'm proud of myself. We did good, you guys. We did good. Okay, guys, so that was my decluttering video of my 9 drawers over here. I originally wanted to go through all the drawers on my vanity right here, but it took so long just to go through those drawers. Everything that I keep in my vanity drawers, I'm not getting rid of. It's like my everyday stuff that I use on the daily, nail polish, other stuff. So yeah, I just need to go through and organize some of these drawers and organize those drawers just a little bit further so I can switch some things out. But yeah, I didn't want to like go through these because nothing's leaving. Alright, so thank you so much if you sat through that decluttering video. I really, really appreciate it. I just wanted to say thank you so much. We're at 700 subscribers over here. It's really exciting. Goal for 2021 is to be at 1,000 subscribers before we get into the new year. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that's like my goal, you know? Thank you so much to everyone who entered my ColourPop Baby Yoda giveaway. I am going to be contacting the winner tonight, depending on when you see this. If you didn't win, please don't be discouraged. I do giveaways on my channel pretty often, and when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I kind of want to do something pretty big for that. So stay subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. It is for free. And I feel like we have a pretty good time over here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it oh so much. You have no idea. And that is it. That is all I have for you today. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.